Did you know that Moby has a podcast? That's like Helen Keller having a podcast. Moby has a podcast, so much for reliving his old glory days at the limelight. It's a video podcast too. Who wants to watch Moby organize his records in milk cartons for hours on end? Moby hosting a podcast is like Ben Stiller not playing a character for laughs. I'd rather listen to Natalie Portman give her bar mitzvah speech in Mandarin. Do I favor Moby over Enya? Yes. If my soul craves more melodic come down music off E, like it's 1999, Prince lives. Ha! Thank you very much. But how does Moby keep the sound of black soul singers current on his podcast? Does he crash a Kanye sermon in a MAGA hat and press record? But what's worse than Moby? Culturally appropriating the Blues Brothers for all they're worth, cashing in on more white privilege and interviewing Hunter Biden on his podcast. That's what my wife's first response to Moby interviewing Sir Snort-a-Lot on his podcast was, they must have partied together in the 90s. Those were the days pre 9/11 when Natalie Portman would let Moby give her a scalp massage if the E was right. I bet Moby butt dialed Hunter Biden by mistake, who's listed under Sir Snort-a-Lot under his iPhone contacts. Jill Biden is listed under white trash house ho, so Moby could win extra brownie points on the Joe Rogan podcast. Hunter calls back. Moby picks up because he's having a hard time finding new soul samples to culturally appropriate in his podcast. Who doesn't sound too diamond and silkish? Hey Moby, it's Hunter. Sir Snort-a-Lot. Remember me? Paw, paw, pitiful me. Holla! Zevon lives. Thank you very much. I'm assuming your bony ass butt dialed me because you didn't leave a message. Remember that one time we did a crank with David Lynch at a townie bar in Tulsa, and you talked Natalie Portman into boycotting Israel because government officials refused to pay your DJ fee at a music peace festival in the form of e-pills given to Holocaust survivors in addition to vitamin water for life. So what do you think is crazier, me giving a blow for blow painting or my dad thinking he beat Trump fair and square? Or freshman girls at Columbia University protesting against Israel's smackdown against Hamas, knowing that their idea of a human shield is taking a huge facial load to the face by a mirror with their eyes shut. Holla! Fresh off the press, aren't you blessed? Thank you very much. Moby replies, why don't you come on my podcast and talk about how it's unfair to write you off as a poser Charlie Sheen? I could smirk as easily as Joe Rogan can. Leo wouldn't invite me to play at any more of his beach bashes if he knew I DJ'd at Jared Kushner's bar mitzvah in the 90s. Leo still snorts blow with plastic straws, only hearing last call from the bathroom stall while yelling, where's Honor? When you need him, who else is going to pay for this shit? It's not going to be Jonah Hill, that cheap fat heap. Holla! Endless spinning gold. Can I get a holla for some holla? Thank you very much.